Hi, so I'm making this video because of this comment, and then I realized that most of the people need to know a student's perspective towards ACC, because there are a lot of finance influencers telling you that what is ACCA, how you can pursue ACCA, what all things happen in ACCA, all of the exams, but there is no student's perspective, which I felt was needed. And to be very honest, when I was starting with my ACCA journey, I wanted a Indian ACCA student perspective, like what all things we face while pursuing this course. So let's get started. So first is do not compare CA and ACCA. Comparing CA and ACCA is completely irrelevant. When you are seeing videos of of influencers telling you that CA versus ACCA, rather compare your preferences. If you have to stay in India, do CA. If you have to move out of India, go for CPA or ACCA. ACCA for 180 countries, it has signing authority, and it is the most it has been from 1904. So it is the oldest association of chartered certified accountants. And secondly, so stop looking for whether I should do CA or I should do ACC. Look for your future, that if you want to stay in India, you are not interested in going out of India, go for CA. Of course, you'll go for CA. So these debates, please stop comparing your course. Stop comparing two courses which have a lot differences. You may compare it on the basis of chartered accountancy, but I'll tell you what are the difficulties that an ECCA student can face. Firstly, the technical aspect of this course. You have to solve the questions in Excel, you have to solve the questions in Word, all of the answers you have to write it in the Word. The document has been provided with the exam being conducted along with that. Okay, so you have to solve your balance sheet, P&L, consolidation, all in Excel. So if someone is not that technically sound, the ACCA course you cannot excel. The ACCA course could be more difficult for that person rather than chartered accountancy of India. So these are things you need to consider, like for the exams are held online under strict supervision of the proctor, and there is no chance of cheating or something. And these are things you have to consider before enrolling to ACC. Now, so firstly, whenever you are feeling inferior of doing ACCA in the world where CA has given so much of importance, just let it be. Just let them be themselves. And you know that you have to move out of India and you have to pursue your career there, or you have to get your passport in the multinational companies which deals in, of course, in other countries. So they will definitely need a international chartered accountant, and that's what ACCA is. Whenever you go to the ACCA website, all of the ACCA affiliates introduce themselves as chartered accountants, and yes, they are the chartered accountants of UK. So these are things you need to consider. Okay, and do consider the technical aspect of this course before enrolling to this course. And the second thing is, like the second thing you might hear everybody telling you that it doesn't have a lot of importance in India. Yes, importance we don't have, but packages we do. So what happened is, earlier I also was a bit taken back about the information being provided on internet, and then I approached some of my institutes which I had inquired before starting with ACC, and I got a pretty good list of placements in India as well, because they are doing work from home, or they are doing the hybrid, or they are sometimes moving out of India, sometimes coming back to India. So these all things happen, and you get work from home with the references, and those things happen. Of course, for an individual student who is not having the institute in line, or for an individual student who is doing ACCA by his or her own, it might be a little difficult. But there's a career website, ACCA career website, and you can just go and enroll there for whichever country you have to. Like, all of the jobs across the world are listed at a place, and this was This was one of the thing I felt was great in ACCA and should be there for other colleges and industries. Let it be. So the third thing you might heard is you can cheat in exams. As an ACCA, I'm telling you, this is impossible. Huh. I'll cover a similar topic, that is ACCA exams are very easy. Finance influencers will be telling you that ACCA exams are very easy. They have MCQs. No, it's not like that. For every paper, it is the practical aspect of the subject. If a subject demands more of the theoretical knowledge, you'll be having a paper designed in a way that the 70 markers will be subjective and 30 markers will be objectives. And those objectives, when we are talking about objectives, there are practical subjects where objectives play a very important role, because 60% of the paper is objective. So like for FRFM, when come across with the subjects and the syllabus, you will see that for us as an Indian students, those are very high level questions. So if you haven't studied a syllabus section, I'm talking about a syllabus section, the whole section, you cannot solve the question. And it may happen that when you have left a syllabus section, and you might fail the exam. So this all things happen when you enroll for ACCA. I'm not telling you that do not enroll for ACCA, this is a very difficult course. I'm just letting you know the ground reality, that do not enroll in ACCA with a perspective of this being an easy course and will pursue it with BCom, or it's like a skill course or something like that. It is a full-time degree, and these all points are there to justify what I am telling you in this line, that it is a full-time degree. And do not listen to just the influencers telling you that you'll be able to get it in the along with BCom and something like that. You will be able to get it, but with your hard work and persistence. So the fourth point is, yes, cheating. You cannot cheat in exams. Those are case study based. You have to prepare the balance sheet. The exams are very unpredictable. You do not get a blueprint that you'll study important things and you'll pass. So they are very unpredictable. You have to study everything. You have to solve every questions. Every question you have to solve every kit, like or one amongst the two. Any kit you have to solve. So my end point is that you have to solve questions. You have to learn. You have to study. ACCA will make you study. So this is not a 12th CBSE 12th exam that you will mug up all the important questions or all the important. It happens because we are told that these are important things. Most of the time it happens, and we'll able to achieve a pass. I'm not talking about that people top with the important things, but we'll be able to achieve a pass. We are able to achieve a pass. But in ACCA, you hardly achieve a pass without studying. So you have to study. Okay, enroll with that perspective. Do not, take it leniently, because your time may be, you may delay your qualification. So these all things happen, and I wish that such a video existed before. Because I enrolled in ACCA because financial influencers compared it with CA and let us know that these are very easy and everything will go by in a fraction of seconds. No. And then it happened that it took me long to achieve a pass in the knowledge level examination. So I've heard most of the finance influencers telling you that papers are on demand. There's a lot of flexibility. Flexibility is there, but for only 3 exams. Most of them, say that it is for 3 exams. Most of them forgets to inform you that they are only for three. That there are only 3 exams. Those are on demand. So do consider that thing as well. After those 3 exams or four, fourth one I haven't given, so I was not aware of. Yeah, fourth one is also on demand, the corporate law. Yes, I have not appeared for it. I have just appeared for FRFM together. And if you want to know my journey of attempting FRFM together, those practical subjects, and what all things I faced, do comment below. I'll post a video. And anything you want me to help, I'll post where to contact me. You can contact me, and anything you want me to inform you all, I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy to help you all in any way. And of course, I'm not a teacher. I'll just be telling you the student's perspective towards ACC. And the fifth thing is this. You might be thinking, what is this? These are exam feedback. So after you have appeared for your exam, the ACCA examiner team is able to assess whether you were weak in your calculation, whether you were weak with your narrative, with your knowledge. So ACCA papers are designed in a way that it tests all of the syllabus section, है ना? And then it can award your marks based on your syllabus section. For example, if we consider our 12th examination, and we have a lot of syllabus section, for example, share issue or disclosures. I don't remember whether we are having, or I remember it in ACCA. So disclosures and share issue. So they'll be able to tell you that in share issue, what was your performance, and and what all things you lacked. And for the disclosure, they'll be able to tell you that you were not able to achieve good marks in this syllabus section, or vice versa. So this is a new thing that I wasn't aware of before, because it helps you, plan your next exam better, or it helps you know your deficiencies. I've been studying audit right now, so most of my vocabulary is, a little professional toward, and I'm just engulfing every vocabulary word, because audit also requires a lot of communication. The last thing about ACCA I wanted you all to know, कि when we start with the ACCA, we have a lot of queries that whether I go, okay, I'll explain you, you might not be knowing it. So there are three options that you can choose. First, individually going, separately going for BCom in some college, and individually pursuing your ACCA degree. Second option is that only pursuing ACCA, and BCom you are doing it privately. And the third option is affiliated ACCA courses from universities in India, right? So what happens is most of the time we do not get exemptions, and in the exemption calculator it is mentioned that we will get exemption. So it is like that. For the third scenario, for the third part, those who are affiliated with the university, and those who are enrolled with that university which is affiliated with ACC, they'll get the exemption in their part qualification. And this point you need to note down, because this is very important, and I came to know about this after first year of my graduation, and I felt really bad that I couldn't get the basic exemption, but I'm still trying. So I've let you know that there are three scenarios under which you can go for ACCA. So first is doing BCom separately from a university that is not affiliated. You will not be getting exemptions until you have completed your third year. Okay, so do not expect, if you are expecting exemptions with your bachelor's, then go for a university that is affiliated. Now third is going a full-time degree with universities that are affiliated and give you courses that BCom plus ACC. Okay, so you might be confused right now. So first you have understood that separately going for a university that is not recognized, not registered with ACCA doesn't know it. So then also you will get exemption, but at the third year or fourth year, whatever your degree, for what years your degree is. Okay, now the next two scenarios. First is going ACCA with pursuing ACCA plus BCom from an affiliated university, and pursuing only BCom from an affiliated university. So in this case also you will get exemptions, but you might face problems. in this case you will get exemption, but there is a problem, there is a practical problem, I'll tell you, that universities fail to provide, that this is the truth and I have to tell it. This is the ground reality. ACCA might not be knowing that. The universities offering BCom plus ACCA fail to provide ACCA study material, study resources, or study guidance. All three of them. They fail to provide you, they fail to teach you how to enroll for an exam. They fail to teach you the ACCA syllabus, and it happened that you are done with your BCom. You have got exemptions of 6 papers or 9 papers. The maximum limit is 9. So you have got 9 paper exemption, and you are knowing nothing about ACC. Now, when you start with the 10th paper ACCA, you have got a lot of burden because everything is very much connected. So these all things you face there. I feel that your money is also being wasted and you are not getting the knowledge. So if you are driven towards the degree, you can driven towards the degree and time, and you just want to get the degree and you have to get the pay, you can go for universities offering ACCA plus BCom. But if you are into knowledge and you want to have a thorough knowledge, then I suggest you, this is my suggestion, okay, go for an institute. Go for an institute that teaches ACCA, because as an Indian student now, it is very difficult for us. I'm telling you, it is difficult than for us. It is even difficult than the Chartered Accountancy of India. Why? Because there are a lot of the language is different, their vocabulary is different. Somewhere we feel like we are studying something that we have never read, and it might take you a lot time to discover it yourself, but institutes and other people can help you better. So I advise you to go for an institute, at least for the skill level examination, because a lot of technicality is there, because it is a professional course and it demands you to be a professional in every way, in knowledge, in communication, in everything. So it has that level of studies. Okay. I had a lot of DM from students asking me whether I should pursue, what should I do, which exam for to go ahead with. So I thought of making this video, and if I've left any point, just comment below, or you can contact me. I'll post my social medias in the description so that you can contact me directly and let me know if you want me to cover any other topic. I have passed like five of my examination, and I'm currently studying for audit and assurance, and then for the June attempt, I'll be going for audit and assurance. And if you want to know the journey, if you want to know the difficulties I faced, I have mostly covered that. But any other things you want me to highlight, I'll surely highlight them. And do subscribe and share it with your ACCA buddies, and do let me know if this video helped.